Hi, I'm Janet. Welcome to this lesson. We are going to look at sound patterns in poetry. We begin with rhythm. It can be described as the beat of the poem. And the purpose of rhythm is to set poetry apart from normal speech. Rhythm creates tone for the poem and it generates emotions or enhance ideas. Now, rhythm is brought about by syllables, the loud syllables and the soft syllables. That is what brings about the rhythm. Now, the rhyme. It is the repetition of the sound of a stressed syllable. For example, nails, material, whales, cereal. Now, when we have nails and whales, this is the repetition of a sound of a stressed syllable. We're stressing the syllables nails, whales, material, cereal. Those are the words that rhyme. Material rhymes with cereal, and it usually occurs at the end of lines, and they are rarely placed more than 4 lines apart. Now, when we have the rhyme occurring at the end of the line, then we call this end rhyme scale. For example, suppose this was at the end of the poem material and cereal, we could say that material rhymes with cereal. Now, sometimes rhyme occurs in the middle or inside the lines, and when it does so, we call this internal rhyme scheme. For example, I clearly remember it was in the bleak December, and such separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the door. Now we have remember and ember. It rhymes with December. Now that is internal rhyme scheme occurring at the middle or inside the lines. Now the purpose of a rhyme is to create musicality in the poem. It is interesting to listen to, and it helps to hold the poem together. Now, the rhyme scheme. It is the pattern created by words that rhyme. For example, here we've said that remember and ember rhymes with December. Now that pattern is what we call rhyme scheme. We identify the rhyme scheme by looking at the pattern formed by rhyming words. Let us take a look at this poem. Take those lips away, that so sweetly were forsworn, and those eyes, the break of day, lies that do mislead them on. But my kisses bring again, seals of love, but sealed in vain, sealed in rain. Now let us learn how to make the rhyme scheme. Now we name them with the alphabetical letters and small letters. Take those lips away. Now you will notice that the first word we will give it a. The second word, if it does not rhyme with away, this is for son, does not rhyme with away, we give it a B. Suppose it rhymes with away, for example, day, we repeat the A. Now we go to the next sentence, lights that do mislead them on. It rhymes with for son, so because it rhymes with for son, we give it the same letter as for son, so B. My kisses bring again. Again is not here, so we go to the next letter, C. Bring again, it has repeated itself, so we give it C. Seals of love, but sealed in vain. Now, you will notice that again and vain, they rhyme, and so they will carry the same letter C. Sealed in rain, rain and vain, they rhyme, so we give it a C. Now, our rhyme scheme will be AB, this AB, we give it in pairs, AB, CC, and CC. AB, AB, CC, and CC. Now we've said that we use these letters to name them. If this word rhymes with this, we give it the same letter. If it does not rhyme, the next sentence with the next word from the next sentence, then we go to the next letter. That is the series, how we do it. And then when we are writing it, we write it in double, a comma, double, until the end of the poem. That is the rhyme scheme. Now, alliteration. Repetition of same consonant sound at the beginning of words which follow each other closely. Same consonant sound, for example, they sold 777 seashells. In this sentence, S is our consonant and it is repeating itself in words that follow each other closely. And so S is alliterative and it brings about musicality in a poem. Assonance, on the other hand, is the repetition of similar vowel sounds in words that follow each other closely. For example, words, 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 words without end. In this short poem, our assonance or repetition of vowel sounds is O. So that is the assonance. You can say that we have assonance when asked what sound patterns or features are seen in such a poem. You will say assonance. You will give illustrations of, you will write the words, 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 then underline the O. We have attitude. Poets feeling towards a certain topic, a certain person, or a particular idea. Now, when we're talking about attitude in poetry, we use adjectives to identify them. For example, such may include hostile. You may say that the attitude is indifferent, critical, respectful, dismissive, and many more. So when you're answering about attitude, you do not say it is negative or positive. Use adjectives to identify your attitude. Tone is the author's attitude or feelings towards the character, towards topic or readers as expressed by the persona. Now, examples of tone may be ironic, serious, sad, happy, bitter, amused, nostalgic, satirical, can say sorrowful, critical, tired, admiring. Those are examples of tone. We say that tone shows the speaker's mood or emotion behind words or the author's attitude or feeling toward the character, the topic, or an idea. We also have mood in poetry. When asked to give the mood, then mood is the person's state of mind or the way people think about something. They may refer to prevailing atmosphere that a poem creates. For example, a poem may create a sad atmosphere. For example, if a poem is about burial, then the mood there is sad or sorrowful. They may also create a happy atmosphere when, for example, in a ceremony, like a wedding ceremony and such a things, that is the mood. We also have onomatopoeia. It is a word that imitates the sound that it describes. For example, a sound of a click, zoom sound, hiss sound, null sounds, among many more. So onomatopoeia is a word that imitates the sound it describes. Now that is it for the sound patterns in poetry. See you in the next one.